Hey, what's going on, guys? Man, that glare is crazy. Let's get out of that a little bit. Hey, this is another episode of Hot Takes. Check this out. Today we have Coral Fantasy. A lot of y'all been asking about it, so we're gonna get into it. I believe Valentino Coral Fantasy, if I'm right. We'll correct that in the title as usual. This is the green diamond-studded bottle, or diamond groove, you know. Anyways, let's give it a shot. This fragrance is very similar to how the Spice Bomb series is so identical between Spice Bomb Extreme, Night Vision, Dark Leather, Infrared. Similar to the Valentino line, Valentino Intense, Born in Roma. This is like, I want to say it's like 70% identical to that DNA. This kind of like fresh, slightly aquatic, but slightly sweet, bubblegummy vibe. I would say the nuance here is, I want to say this so simply so you guys can really wrap your head around the DNA here. Now, granted, what I'm about to say, you will have to have smelled Valentino Uomo Born in Roma, but I feel like most of my audience has at least put their nose to that fragrance or Valentino Intense. However, Born in Roma, this is Born in Roma about 80% with a 20% twist of a green note. Slightly synthetic, almost like a, I don't remember the name of this, but it's almost like a green Jolly Rancher green. It's not an earthy, fresh green. It is fresh, but it is a synthetic, sweet, kind of tangy green sweet, like almost like a sour apple, just by about 20%. So think of this as Valentino Uomo Born in Roma with about 80% with a 20% twist of like sour green apple. It's not super there, but it's there enough to feel like Uomo Born in Roma with a twist. Not a twist, but just that's where it differs, is like the back half of the fragrance in the opening. It'll kind of dry down to an Invictus Aqua, bubblegummy, Nautica Voyage blue twist, but more of like a green apple note, which I believe Nautica Voyage has a green apple note anyway. Fairly average fragrance, maybe even a 6 out of 10 below average, just because this DNA is so familiar to me. And about average on the performance. Not a lot of sillage, little bit of projection in the first hour or two with something like this, but it is so light. It's more interesting in the opening. Dry down gets weaker and weaker and weaker. I do not recommend this fragrance. I give it a 6 out of 10, and that is my take on Valentino's Coral Fantasy. A lot of people like this fragrance, and I could tell by the opening why it might be somewhat interesting, bubblegum but green apple. But on the dry down, it just gets plainer and plainer. It doesn't hold its weight. But anyways, this is our hot takes with the scent bubble. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. More importantly, turn on that notification bell. And until next time, be blessed.